Reincarnated as a Slime is quite the popular anime, so it's no surprise I've gotten pushback in the past for my issues with it. In one of the rare instances where I got on Twitter, since it's impossible to avoid spoilers there, I ended up coming across criticism of the show around how it feels like many of the episodes are just dialogue. Of course, it feels good to see others sharing a similar opinion that I've had for a while now. With regards to the pacing, very often it feels like we spend a lot of time in episodes just doing dialogue, and then a really quick action sequence starts up and then quickly stops. However, let's discuss why this sentiment has developed for viewers. Simply put, Reincarnated as a Slime has a problem with not using the narrative technique show don't tell. This concept allows the viewer or reader to experience the story through the actions of characters instead of everything being described to us. It feels like writers become over-descriptive when they don't trust enough in their material, or that will misunderstand what they're trying to convey, so sometimes the creator will try and tell as a shortcut to when they think it gets good. Humans aren't nearly as dumb as some would be led to believe, and for the most part we enjoy guessing what characters will do or how the story can change with the narrative clues provided. Show don't tell, when done properly, dramatizes scenes. If you think to some of the great anime like Code Geass and Death Note, they didn't succeed by holding your hand, and the most memorable moments are filled with a range of emotions, because they found the right balance of telling versus showing. In the third season, the first 7 episodes of Reincarnated as a Slime were just the perspectives of the Tempest and Holy Knight factions, where the viewer didn't get a chance to draw their own conclusions. Hinata's motives, the 7 Days clergy usurping of her power through underhanded means, and Rimuru's faction juggling different kingdoms' aggression towards them. These are all intriguing things to explore, however the way in which it was done did little to build up an emotional connection to the events of the plot, and ended up being quite boring. We were told how the conflict would play out beforehand, from each of the factions' point of views, and this removed any sort of nuance or subtlety from the decisions being made. From discussions I've had with fans of this anime, the 8th episode was where finally things were about to change for the better, and most ended the episode with disappointment. I'm of the belief that a story narrative and nuanced complexities, complete with symbolism, should shine through implicitly, which is ironic because this is a theory known as iceberg theory, or theory of omission, coined by one of the worst authors ever to have figured out how to pick up a writing instrument, Ernest Hemingway. If you enjoyed this type of video and want to see more of these instead of tier lists and wrap-ups of seasonal anime, then go ahead and like the video and let me know in the comments below. And in regards to Slime Isekai,
Man left talking. Hit him up.